Today I am here to discuss with you all. The topic is ring counter. Ring counter is also a type of the synchronous counter. Synchronous counter is a counter in which the clock pulse is applied to the all flip flops simultaneously. As applied in this figure, I am applying the clock to all flip flops simultaneously. It is positive triggered clock. It is. I have also mentioned in the timing diagram also because it is a upwards going clock. That's why it is a positive triggered clock. Now, what is a ring counter? Ring counter is basically like a ring. For example, in the childhood year, you all have already played the game in which we used to put the hands together. अपने दोस्तों में सबके हाथ ऐसे पकड़ के हम एक जो छोटा सा गोला बनाते हैं, तो उसमें हम बेसिकली करते क्या थे कि अपने हैंड्स को दूसरे हैंड से ऐसे दूसरे लोगों के साथ में कनेक्ट कर देते थे, फिर दूसरा तीसरे के साथ करता था, तीसरा चौथे के साथ करता था, और ऐसे पूरी एक सर्कल कंप्लीट हो जाती है. तो रिंग इज बेसिकली अ सर्कल ऑफ flip flops. As you are watching in this figure, I have taken this flip flop, second one, third one and fourth one, and the output of the fourth one is now connected to the input of first one. That's why it is known as a ring counter, because it is making a ring. जैसे मैंने आपको भी एग्जांपल बताया, लोगों का चार लोग अगर खड़े हो जाएंगे तो एक ने दूसरे का हाथ इधर से पकड़ा हुआ है, फिर तीसरे ने इसका पकड़ लिया, चौथे ने इधर इसका हाथ से कनेक्ट किया, चौथे लोग ने इसका ऐसे कनेक्ट किया, फिर लास्ट वाले ने फर्स्ट वाले से कनेक्ट कर दिया, तो एक रिंग फॉर्म हो गई है. रिंग काउंटर में, in ring counter with small n flip flop, maximum states are possible is n, because if the ring counter, if we are taking 4 flip flop, then total states that are possible is 4. But earlier I have discussed with you that with small n flip flop you can make the 2 raised to the power n states in the case of ripple counter. But in the case of ring counter, if you are taking small n flip flop, means then the maximum states possible for the flip flop is small n. For example, in this figure, if I am taking 4 flip flops, then the total states are possible is 4. That's why this counter is known as the n:1 scalar, because with the n flip flop, maximum states possible are n, and in this also n bit, the frequency divided by the n. If I am taking here 4, means 4 bit counter. If I am taking, means if I am taking 4 flip flop, then at the output it will be f by 4. Okay. Ring counter is a seesaw register. What does this seesaw mean? Seesaw means serial in serial out. क्या होता है ये सीरियल इन सीरियल आउट का मतलब? जैसे ये फ्लिप फ्लॉप है, फॉर एग्जांपल ये पहले वाले कॉलम में आप देख रहे हो, तो उसमें जैसे मैं D3 पे इनपुट दे रहा हूं और ये आपका सीधे Q3 से निकल जा रहा है, मींस यहाँ पे सीरियली आप ऐसे इनपुट दे रहे हो और सीरियली आउट चला जा रहा है, तो उसको हम सीरियल इन सीरियल आउट बोलते हैं. ये रजिस्टर क्या है आपका? ये ग्रुप ऑफ फ्लिप फ्लॉप है जो कि n नंबर ऑफ बिट्स को स्टोर करने के काम आता है. दैट्स व्हाई इसको हम रजिस्टर बोलते हैं. रिंग काउंटर इज अ सीसो रजिस्टर. सीरियली इन हो रही है इनपुट और सीरियली आउट हो रही है. इसी की जगह अगर ऐसे में कर देता कि सीरियली इन होता है इनपुट हमारा, और ऐसे करके ये इधर से हम आउटपुट ले लेते, जहां पे मैंने ये दिखा रहा हूं मैं आपको, तो ये हो जाता सीपो, मतलब सीरियल इन पैरेलल आउट. In this case, I am applying the input as serially in and I am taking the output as serially out. That's why it is a seesaw register. In SIP register, last flip flop output Q is connected to the first flip flop input. That I have earlier told you that last flip flop output is Q0. That is connected to the first flip flop. Because it is making a ring. जैसे मैंने आपको एग्जांपल बताया था कि चार बच्चे अगर खड़े होकर दूसरे हाथ पकड़ के एक सर्कल बना लेते हैं, तो वही काम यहाँ पे किया गया है. In this counter only one bit is high and it circulates among all flip flops. For example, if I am taken over here 1000, it is a clock that I have applied. Now, what will happen as you will apply the clock? 1000 will be the position at the first clock pulse, and again at the next clock pulse this one will shift to this position, means position will be 0100. Again if you will apply the clock pulse, then what will happen? This one will shift to the third place, 0010. Again if you will apply the clock, then it will be 0001. Again what will happen? This one at the fourth place will try to come at the first place. बिकॉज दिस इज द वर्किंग ऑफ रिंग। बिकॉज जो चौथा बच्चा खड़ा हुआ है वो चौथा बच्चा क्या करेगा, पहले वाले बच्चे के हाथ में कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश करेगा, तो यही चीज वो यहाँ पे भी कर रहा है। ये जो फोर्थ प्लेस पे वाले ये फर्स्ट प्लेस पे आने की कोशिश करेगा तो 1 0 0 0 हो जाएगा। तो यही आपका काम होता है। यहाँ पे मैंने जैसे कि बनाए हुए टेबल बनाई हुई है, क्लॉक Q3 Q2 Q1 Q0। Q3 क्या है आपका, ये वाला फ्लिप फ्लॉप उसका आउटपुट है, Q2 इसका आउटपुट है, Q1 इसका आउटपुट है, Q0 इसका आउटपुट, मींस जो आउटपुट है वो हम ले रहे हैं। If I am applying without clock, all are zero. That's why I have mentioned in the figure 0 0 0 0. It is the position before applying the clock pulse. At 0 clock, Q3 value is 0, Q2 value is 0, Q1 value is 0, Q0 value is 0. Now, at the time of applying clock, the value of at first clock pulse Q3 is 1, rest all is 0. Then what will happen? At the next clock pulse, this 1 will shift. This one is at first position. Now it will move on to the second position. It will come to the second place. It will be 0 1 0 0. या फिर आपको जो Q0 है उधर शिफ्ट हो जाएगा, ये शिफ्ट हो जाएगा तो 0 1 0 0 हो गया। लाइक इसी की वजह, जैसा मैंने आपको यहाँ पे बताया वैसा यहाँ पे भी हो जाएगा। आपका सेकंड क्लॉक पल्स पे 0 1 0 0 हो जाएगा। जब आप थर्ड प्लेस पे आओगे तो ये 1 फिर अगेन शिफ्ट हो जाएगा, ये सेकंड प्लेस पे, ये थर्ड प्लेस पे चला जाएगा और 0 इधर से इसमें इंक्लूड हो जाएगा। तो इट इज आपका आ जाएगा 0 0 1 0। फिर जब आप अगेन क्लॉक पल्स अप्लाई करोगे तो जो ये जो वैल्यू ऑफ 1 है वो थर्ड प्लेस पे है, ये फोर्थ पे चली जाएगी नेक्स्ट क्लॉक पल्स पे, तो 0 0 0 1 हो जाएगा। उसके बाद अब ये देख रहे हो जैसे कि आप पे फोर्थ पोजीशन पे 1 लिखा हुआ है, ये 1 क्या करेगा, इट विल ट्राई टू कम एट द फर्स्ट प्लेस, means at the next clock pulse this 1 will try to come at the first place, means at the fifth clock pulse it will be 1 0 0 0. Next at the sixth clock pulse 0 1 0 0. It will after the fourth clock pulse, as you are watching over here, it is trying to repeat itself, means I have taken 1 2 3 4 clock pulses are there, but after 4 clock pulse it is trying to repeat, means at first clock pulse our output was 1 0 0 0, but you are watching over there at the fifth clock pulse it is also same 1 0 0 0. Means I have earlier told you that with small n flip flop maximum states possible are 4, maximum possible state possible are small n। जैसे इसमें एग्जांपल मैंने 4 फ्लिप फ्लॉप लिए हुए तो यहाँ पे टोटल स्टेट पॉसिबल क्या है 4 है, बिकॉज इसके बाद ये अपने आप को रिपीट करने लग जा रहा है तो उसको हम काउंट नहीं करते हैं। नाउ for timing diagram, as you are watching in the timing diagram, this is the clock pulse I have applied. I have earlier told you because this is the positive triggered flip flop, because it is I have not mentioned the negative triggering over here. For the negative triggering we apply a small bubble over here. Clock pulse I have taken this 1 2 3 4 5 6, these are the positive going clock pulses. Now for Q3 will be 1 at the first clock pulse, but it will be down at the next clock pulse, because only for one clock pulse it will be high, means this is the duration from one clock pulse to second clock pulse, it is total time is t. So for this the Q3 will be high, rest the Q3 will be low. Now if the Q3 will be low, then the Q2 will be high. Here the value of Q3 is coming to 0. Here the value of Q3 is coming to 0, means that the value of Q2 will rise over here. The Q2 value is rising, it is rising like this way, and at next clock pulse it is decreasing. Now as you are watching in the Q1 also, if Q2 value is decreasing to 0, then the value of Q1 is increasing this way. Q1 value is increasing and it is increasing to the next clock pulse. Now the value of Q0 is again changing when the value of Q1 is coming from 1 to 0, because this 1 is shifting, because at the Q3 it is coming to Q2, and from Q2 it is coming to Q1, from Q1 it is coming to Q0. In this way Q0, if the value of Q1 is falling from 1 to 0, means the value of Q0 will also increasing over here. Now this again, if the value of Q0 is changing, then again it will come to the Q3, then the Q3 will be higher. This total states are 40. Again in the Q2 I have also mentioned over it is also the 40. So this is the overall overall diagram and overall the explanation of ring counter. Now we come to the application part, that where we use this ring counter. Ring counter is basically used in motor, It is used in SAR ADC. What does this SAR means? SAR is successive approximation. ADC means analog to digital conversion. In the case of analog to digital conversion, we use the ring counter, and for waveform generation we use the ring counter. So these are the major area of application where we use the ring counter. That in the motor, in the SAR ADC we use, because for converting the analog to digital we use the ring counter. Now we talk about the clock pulses. This TPD-FF is the propagation delay of flip-flop. Then TCLK must be greater than or equal to TPD-FF. TPD-FF is the propagation delay of flip-flop. TCLK is the clock pulse of timing. This total T of the clock pulse is known as a TCLK. Now we talk about the unused states. In ring counter, number of unused states is 2 raised to the power n minus n. This is the total number of unused states in the case of ring counter. And what are the used states? Used states are small n, because with ring counter, in ring counter with small n flip-flops, maximum states possible are small n. Like if we are taking 4 flip-flops, then maximum number of states possible are 4. So means the 4 states are used states. Unused states will be 2 raised to the power n minus n, where n is the number of flip-flops we are taking. Hope so you enjoyed this lecture. If you like this, then please share with your friends. Thank you.